Forced to rethink its voter registration processes amid growing complaints about registration hiccups. Voters have an opportunity to confirm their details on the voters' roll this weekend, the final voter registration weekend. Voters in several communities nationwide have lodged complaints with the IEC for various reasons. Others threaten to boycott the upcoming municipal polls.
We begin our wrap of the final voter registration drive in KwaZulu-Natal, in Umbumbulu, south of Durban. More than 70% of residents registered to vote do not have permanent addresses as per the recent electoral court ruling.
I
won't register because I live in a dilapidated house. I live with a sickly person.
Nothing's going to stop me. I used an existing address. I used a school address.
Local government authorities say voters will be allowed to use addresses of shops or schools in their areas.
Everybody should have an address which is very descriptive. Indeed, we do have addresses where, as you could see, this is a rural area. We are next to the post office. Everybody know the name.
Thousands are expected to pack local halls and schools on Saturday and Sunday to verify their details on the voters' roll. In the Eastern Cape, Defence Minister Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula addressed residents at an Imbizo in Mdantsane Township. Here, 8 voting stations did not open for registration last month following service delivery protests in some areas. A special call was made to the youth to play their role in advancing democracy.
If only to defend the gains of the people of South Africa. Not for me, not for you. They are not doing it for us. They are doing it for themselves, because this which their forebears fought for must be preserved and it must be defended.
And in Gauteng, IEC officials met community leaders on Friday afternoon to iron out voter registration hiccups in hotspots like Denver in Johannesburg. Denver was one of several areas where registration drives were interrupted by violence. On to Limpopo. Residents of Buwani near Louis Trichardt have vowed not to register for the upcoming local government elections. They are unhappy about the demarcation board's decision to create a new municipality that will combine their area with Malamulele. Some traditional leaders have taken the matter to the High Court in Pretoria.
We have declared this area as a no-go area. The total shutdown started yesterday. But we hope that as we have agreed with the community, we are still hoping that the Minister of Coxstar, Mr. Van Rijn, will come and cool the situation down, as he has promised us that he will come here.
Residents are also resolute that IEC officials are not welcome.
They must come and start things together and then they talk to us, because now they are just pushing us to go to Malamulele, and we don't like to go to Malamulele. We are staying in Makado. Pandana Makado, forward we go with Makado.
The IEC has texted more than 5 million registered voters whose addresses are not on the voters' roll in an effort to update the voters' roll. The SMS invites registered voters whose addresses are not already on the voters' roll to provide proof of address during this weekend's registration drive. Dumalo Mohlaudi, SABC News, Johannesburg.